Imagine waking up in the middle of a freezing night. The wind is howling outside your tent. Snow covers everything around you. Then, suddenly, something terrifies you so much that you cut your way out of the tent and run into the darkness. No coat, no boots, no flashlight, just fear. The next morning, rescuers find your campsite abandoned. Days later, they discover your frozen body in the snow. This isn't a horror movie. This really happened. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers entered the remote mountains of Russia. None of them would return alive. More than 60 years later, the mystery remains unsolved. What happened that night? What scared 9 experienced hikers so badly that they ran into a deadly snowstorm? Today, we're uncovering one of the world's most chilling unsolved mysteries, the Dyatlov Pass Incident. What would you do if you woke up in the middle of a freezing night and suddenly felt the need to run for your life? In 1959, 9 experienced hikers entered the remote mountains of Russia. None of them would return alive. And to this day, nobody knows exactly what happened. This is the terrifying mystery of Dyatlov Pass. The group was led by a young hiking expert named Igor Dyatlov. Their goal was simple: complete a difficult winter expedition through the snowy mountains. The hikers were skilled, prepared, and experienced. Everything seemed normal. But on the night of February 1st, something strange happened. When rescuers finally found their campsite weeks later, they were shocked. The tent had been cut open from the inside. It looked as though the hikers had desperately escaped into the freezing darkness. Even stranger, many of them had left without proper winter clothing. Temperatures outside were below -30 degrees Celsius. Why would experienced hikers run into the snow half-dressed? As the search continued, the bodies were discovered one by one. Some had died from extreme cold, others had severe injuries. Yet there was no clear evidence of an attack. No footprints from strangers, no signs of a struggle. Only mystery. Over the years, many theories have emerged. Some believe an avalanche frightened the group. Others think secret military experiments were involved. Some even claim supernatural forces were responsible. But despite decades of investigation, no explanation has answered every question. More than 60 years later, the Dyatlov Pass mystery remains one of the world's greatest unsolved cases. What scared 9 experienced hikers so badly that they fled into a deadly snowstorm? Was it a natural disaster, a secret government operation, or something else entirely? No one knows. And perhaps the mountain is keeping its secret forever. The mystery remains unsolved. What do you think?